Hello and welcome back to my channel, Afric Psych. My name is Funi. All the opinions are my opinions and no one else's. Today I'd like to talk about success because we realize that everyone wants to succeed and everyone is told to succeed when we're growing up. But the problem is most failed to tell us how to go about succeeding. So we know we want to be successful, we know we aspire to be successful, but we don't know how to go about to get successful. So a successful person is someone who sets goals and achieves them. Some people may define success as being happy and fulfilled, while others may define it as having status and accomplishments. Often when talking about success, all of these elements are relevant. It just depends on an individual. All of these things I mentioned above do not just happen. One needs to be part of the process. You do not fall into success. You don't just wake up one day and you are successful. And it is definitely not sexually transmitted. Most of us are waiting for success to come knocking at our door. Stop waiting for success to come knocking at your door. It doesn't know where you live and it ain't got your address. Start creating those goals and start walking. The path that you are taking will lead you to your success. Lead you to your success, not lead success to you. Working on your goals is your way of alerting success that you are on your way. That way, you and your deserved success are going to be aligned. I say deserved success because you create your own path to success. So whatever kind of success you are going to get, you deserve it because it is equal to the effort you put in. So every day when you wake up and you do nothing, you and your success are distances apart. Success is out there every day looking for that path that you are supposedly creating. So every day that you are not working towards your goals, your success's GPS is busy recalculating. Your success is busy wandering around in limbo, trying to find you, and it's so confused because there is no path that's actually leading it towards you. When you start working on your goals, you start seeing positive results. The path you create acts as a magnet that attracts your success. You and your success will meet each other halfway, only if you start working towards that goal. You do not wait for success, you start walking and success will find you. Only your hard work, dedication, and perseverance can lead you to success. Nothing worthwhile, nothing worth having comes easy. Sometimes you start walking, but you realize that nothing is happening. You are not achieving what you are looking for. Maybe you are just trying too hard to attract the wrong kind of success. Hence, it is called deserved success. Once that happens, then you need to reevaluate your situation, reevaluate the path that you are walking on. You might need to take the next off-ramp, get off the highway for a little bit, take that gravel road that you've been avoiding all this time. There's nothing wrong with starting over again. Nobody's life is perfect. The only difference is the road we choose to take due to the decisions we make. You are where you are today because of the decisions you make. It takes only one decision to get off the path you are in order to rebuild. Sometimes you have to lose everything in order to win again, but you have to ask yourself if you do really want to win again. A lot of people are stuck where they are currently in their lives because it feels comfortable to be where they are and they feel like they actually belong with the crowd that is actually around them. You are living on a highway, so your life is basically on a highway somewhere and you feel comfortable with that life because being on a highway for you means that you've made it in life. What is the point of being on the highway every day, but you cannot reach your destination due to traveling on the same direction and your car breaking down on the same spot, deterring you from moving forward? A lot of you are stuck on the highway because it feels nice to be there, but everybody just keeps on passing you by. If your success's GPS is recalculating, you need to take a step back to see at which point it got lost, to see at which point you actually lost some sense of who you are. Stop wasting your time and energy on things that will not bring you value, and that goes for people in your life as well. Now, a lot of us who don't actually chase our success or try and make a path for success to meet us halfway, we tend to say we are content with what we have. And let me give you an example of a person who claims to be content. This is how a person would react. Most of us tend to be negative or hate things that we cannot afford, and even at some point scold those who can acquire those things. For example, if one cannot afford a Louis Vuitton handbag, for lack of a better example, one will say it's a waste of money and useless to have. Why would someone spend so much money on a mere handbag? Any bag can carry a pass. They say anything that would actually stroke their ego. But in all honesty, if you had the means or the money to afford it, you would buy it without thinking twice. So we say and do things to stroke our egos or to make ourselves feel better about our situations, making you lie to yourself and everyone around you by saying you are content. Are you really content? What does being content really mean? If I'm still out there looking for something, income included, then I'm far from being content. One of the most richest men in the world still wakes up every morning to make sure he makes more billions. So that means no one can ever be fully content. So stop fooling yourself saying you are content and being lazy to actually work on those goals of yours and hoping for manna to fall from heaven and make you successful by claiming that you are actually content. You are not fully content. Nobody will ever be fully content as long as there's something that you're actually looking for beyond what you already have. The reasons we give out to make ourselves feel more content with what we have creates a hatred or jealousy type of mentality. And that kind of mentality is the one that is keeping us where we are and not being able to meet our success. So instead of one concentrating on working on their goals in order to be successful in life, one is concentrating on hating and pointing fingers on people who are actually living their life, chasing their dreams, and actually working towards creating that path to gain whatever successful life they're looking for. Another thing also, people feel too entitled. The feeling of entitlement also sets a lot of us behind in life because we stop trying to do things on our own and all we do is dwell on what people should have or could have done for us. You find a 40-year-old man or a 40-year-old woman complaining that, you know what, my father did not actually give me enough money, or when I go to my mother, she always doesn't have money for me to actually support my children. People say these things without even feeling embarrassed about it, wanting other people to actually take responsibility of their lives and every decision that they made in their lives, their families included. If you are an adult, just know that no one owes you anything. You need to get up and create that path that your success is searching for. Rona batho ba bantsho, we end up saying, no, we can't succeed because there's people out there who are wishing bad things on us. Hawaloiwa. You are just not trying to work on your goals enough. You are not persevering enough to actually be able to see the results of what you are doing. Some people start working on their goals and then because they don't have that whole perseverance thing in them, they actually stop working on them, not knowing that the minute that you are actually stopping, that's the minute that you are actually going to meet your success. So you stop while success is actually beginning to see where you are, and then what happens? It starts recalculating again. I always say to people, start imagining yourself in the life that you aspire to live in. You need to start walking and talking like you are living the life already. You need to get a sense of how it might feel like. And you never know, you might actually like that feeling. And for some, you might realize that the feeling is not exactly what you are looking for, which will give you enough time to actually step back and start all over again and start walking on the path that actually would give you the results that you deserve or the results that you are actually looking for. Because sometimes we sit and yearn for something only until we get to that point in life and we realize that we were yearning for something that we really didn't even need in our lives. It was because of society's needs. A wise man once said to me, And I always think this is actually a risk. But he once said to me, in life, he does not live his life according to his income, regardless of where the money is coming from. His income is according to the way he lives his life. And to be honest, it looks like everything, the way he said it, is working for him because the universe did listen and it delivered. He is gradually living his life according to what he aspires to be or what he aspires in life. Success is not for the faint-hearted. You don't wake up one day and say, I want to be successful, and then all of a sudden you are. You have to work hard at it. You have to be able to persevere. You have to be consistent in what you're doing. A lot of people also miss out on success because they tend to concentrate on hating other people, and then they don't concentrate on working on themselves as well. So while they're busy hating on other people, they are doing other things on the side which might actually attract success, but their concentration is not on that. It's on hating other people. They meet their success, but it falls away because they're not giving it their time. They are not being consistent. Remember, the breeder of success is something that a lot of people do not have. We always say perseverance breeds success. And if you do not have perseverance, if you cannot persevere, it's going to be hard for you to actually gain the success that you are looking for, because you need to be able to work hard, you need to be consistent, and you need to be patient in everything that you do. But patience does not necessarily mean that you are going to stop working hard and then keep on saying every day that if I'm not getting answers to my prayers, it doesn't mean that God has not answered my prayers. He is still going to answer my prayers. He will answer your prayers if you get up and also try and work hard on your own goals as well. Not when you're sitting at home and hoping for a miracle to happen. Miracles do happen, but there are some things that don't actually require a miracle in order for you to see your life according to the way you want it to be. Thank you once again for watching till the end. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button, turn on notifications, and share.